In this session, we're going to talk about career and technology and the funding for that. And just to kind of refresh your memory, there are those 10 categories in Tier 1, and we're going to talk about just career and technology. All right, just to refresh your memory, we're going to go back to full-time equivalent, or FTEs, just to give you an example. All right, remember 30 contact hours per week are considered, a week of 5 days is considered one FTE. So in our illustration, if we take one student who has a 1 hour per day class, that would be 5 hours for the week, 5 contact hours for the week. Another student might take a 2 hour per day class, a double hour class, or 2 1 hour classes, and they would have 2 hours times 5 days for 10 contact hours. And so you add the 5 and the 10, that would be 15 contact hours, and you divide by the 30 that makes up 1 contact hour, and you have a half FTE. So it's a pretty simple bit of math there. Basically, 30 contact hours equals 1 FTE. So we're going to do an example, and in our example, we're going to assume that the adjusted allotment is $6,000, just to make something kind of easy with the math, and we're going to say 75 career and technology FTEs. And the formula is adjusted allotment times your career and technology FTEs times your weight. Now, this is a different weight. You'll remember in all of the others that we had numbers, except for special ed, we had numbers like 0.2 and 0.1 or 0.12. And here we have 1.35, which means this is going to deliver a whole lot more money than the other allotments did. But you have to keep in mind that this is for the total FTEs. And these FTEs in the regular program allotment, they were subtracted out. So this is funding for full-time here, not just an add-on for extra costs, like in the case of compensatory education. So the 1.35 looks awesome, but remember it's for the full-time equivalent, and you do not get additional money in your regular program for this portion of these kids' days. But if you just multiply the adjusted allotment times the FTEs times that weight, you get $607,500. And the interesting thing, this is one of the few weights that have ever been changed, and it used to be higher than that, and it's been reduced twice for whatever reason. But now that we've kind of moved away from the push for everybody to go college readiness and more push on vocational aspects of being ready for the world of work, hopefully that we won't continue that trend of reducing funding for career and technology, because those career and technology courses do cost more to operate. Now, there is a second funding element here in career and technology, and it's for advanced career and technology. In fact, it's called that, the allotment for that. And you get counted in this if you meet one of 2 different standards. First, you have to be enrolled in 2 or more advanced C&T classes for 3 or more credits. So you have to have somebody that's going deep into your career and technology program, or if they're taking an advanced course as part of a tech prep program, and the statutory citation is listed there. If you meet either of those categories, and we're talking about FTEs, then you get $50. It's not a weight times the adjusted allotment. It's just a plain $50 times the number of FTEs that meet that standard we just talked about. So if you were to have 20 FTEs, $50 times 20, you get $1,000. And that would be your funding for advanced career and technology allotment. And that's it.